It's called developing a superiority complex, bro. That's what happened. Slowly, it doesn't happen over time. People aren't born with a superiority complex. And it happens through many different stages in life. But he has it, and he thinks he's living in a movie. Even his slap looked like a movie slap. That's why people were laughing, because his slap was so obnoxious they didn't think it was serious. The slap, like, it was just obnoxious. When's the last time you heard of any man slapping any man? I'll wait. And I'm not counting wrestling, because that's like a regular wrestling move. But besides wrestling, where they're in there slapping each other all the time, in real life, where you never heard of it. Thank you. And if you're gonna ruin your career, you should just ball your fists and punch the dude and hit him like you really want to. You don't wuss out and slap the man. And that's what happened. He wussed out. In the midst of his violence, he wussed out. He wanted to punch the dude out. He wussed. Men don't slap men. You're either throwing blows or you're not. You're not slapping. Ooh, I got a free exotic outfit. I've never seen them give away a free exotic before. That's a first for me. I'm impressed. They're giving out skins now. They know they messed up. Yeah, he didn't think before he did it, but you know what? That's the problem. Because he's telling everybody else to think before you do it. That's the problem. You have to lead by example. You can't be in a position of superiority, tell everybody else what they should be doing, and then go and do exactly what you tell everybody else not to. Yeah, they messed up, didn't they, Versailles? Wow. A free skin? Okay. Come back to the play screen. I like the way everybody looks right now. Old school. Old school. That's hilarious, bro. I got a free skin. Like, everybody's gonna have that Iron Man skin on today. You know that, right? Yeah, bro. That's why censorship has become such a big thing because before the internet, cities and states and locales could control the information that the local populace received. It's harder to put a lid on things when the whole world can talk to each other. You see what I mean? So, for people in power that have a superiority complex, sound familiar? For people in power that have a superiority complex, the internet is a dangerous thing to them. Because people like you and me can communicate. We can share ideas. We can get along. You know, and we can, it's harder to lie to all of us at the same time. Yeah, how to get Iron Man skin. How to get Iron Man skin completely free. Alright, so let me just, while I'm here, grab my dailies. Mark them. It's interesting they're making the vaults dailies now, because no one was doing the vaults anymore. I think that's why they did it. But my thing is okay, if you're gonna make the vaults dailies, put something in them for us to get out of them. You know? Oh. Switching up to Iron Man real quick. Well, honestly, I think they're remastering it as they go. That's part of what this patch was about. I'll be honest with you. Even though the specifics of the patch didn't do much for me as a first day player, for somebody who's been playing the game since day one, it gives me a lot of promise with the future of this game, because they're not going to put the polish on an introduction to this game for new players with Nick Fury and the layout that they did unless they have more plans in store. It would be a fruitless investment if they didn't have more plans in store for this game to polish up the introduction for new players. So I was surprised how polished this patch makes the game look now to new players. I was really impressed. Your PS4 will explode. You're hilarious. Alright. Oops. So, new outfit is the Marvel Studios Iron Man. I think this looks so clunky. I don't know. It's an iron suit, right? So, Spider-Man, I got my butt kicked in Miles Morales today. Woo! Got my butt kicked. Let's see who's queuing up for the daily. Yeah, playing a movie, I hear you. Um, Choose Your Own Adventures are kind of like that. The books. I'm not sure if they made those into movies or not, but I read Choose Your Own Adventures a lot as a child. And those were fun. See, I think they have it now where once you're in group, you can no longer change your hero. See how everything's red? I can't change right now. So once you're in group, it's like you're stuck with the group. So there's two Spider-Men. So what's the point of staying? You know what I mean? But I don't understand why they did that, because some people like to play with different heroes. So when you get in a group, if you're willing to change, they're not allowing you to now. I don't think that's right. That's a feature that I hope is a mistake. They never used to, Verisoy. They changed that last August when Black Panther came out so that more people would play. See, I don't understand where I can change now. Is it when you have a certain amount of people in the group? It locks it in? I don't know. Because it let me change just then. That's why I think it might be a glitch. Okay, enjoy putting up the rainbow lights. Take your time. Be careful, safety first. So we are currently waiting to run Days of Anger. I don't believe you need a full group for this mission, but it's always nice to not run with AI members. Here we go with the Iron Man. I should have known everybody would be an Iron Man today because everybody got that free skin. Everybody wants to show it off, which cracks me up because everybody thinks nobody else is going to try and use it. Looks like this queue's gonna take a while, huh? Looks like this queue is taking its time. After the stream yesterday, or should I say 2 days ago, I was working on Cap. Was lucky enough to get him up from 150 up to 152. Just running the Omega level threat mission. I was kind of excited about that. Alright, so looks like I'm having trouble queuing up for the daily with Cap. I'll try again, but I'm not having a lot of luck. Why are you annoyed? What happened? Don't be annoyed. Don't cry. Dry your eye. Patience is a virtue. Remember that. Patience is a virtue. We got a nice group here, folks.
Agent Morales just gave me the heads up. More temporal anomalies. Considering they're in the future and their location, we think Maestro's involved. We can't let him mess up our timeline. More than it already is.
Old dried out tape. Uh-oh. Stop the presses. Old dried out tape. Can't have it. Oh my goodness. Be nice. Be nice.
What Maestro's up to is bad. Space-time continuum, bad. If he has a way to travel through time, huh. Positive thoughts and good luck. Okay, Morales says there's a massive spike in tachyon radiation coming. The origin point is somewhere nearby. Probably where Maestro is too. Eyes peeled, everybody.
Don't know how many more hits I can take.
Uh-oh, people didn't realize this is challenge 4.
Elevation has arrived. Start
Uh-oh, people don't realize this is challenge 4.
Get back in the fight.
Aimbots! Why did I think this was gonna go any differently?
It's common sense. No, it's S-E-N-S-E. S-E-N-S-E. There's no C in it. I think that's kind of funny though. You talk about common sense, but you can't spell it. It's all good. Uh-oh, challenge 4 is getting them.
Avengers, we got this. More.
Nobody's helping Iron Man.
Has arrived.
Thanks much.
See, the way they switched it up, this isn't like the old game where people can run ahead of each other and just mosey on through. Unless you're really, really good. So now, this game is more skill-based than anything else. It really wasn't before. Excuse me. It really wasn't before. Excuse me.
I'd run if I were you. Well,
Doors down. I need a I got you. Got your back.
nice.
All right, Verisori. Hey, what's up, J-Rob? Welcome. What do you mean Thor, Hulk, and Kate are buggy? In what sense? Recently, since the update, or in general? And if so, since the update, what has happened that I'm not currently aware of? Because I use Thor and Hulk, I don't use Kate. And Thor and Hulk seem kind of fine to me, but I can't really recall if I used everybody since the update.
We're in the clear. Keep looking for Maestro. He's out here somewhere.
Avengers, you finally arrived.
Yeah, we're real sticklers for not messing with the timeline.
As I predicted, your hypocrisy knows no bounds.
More trouble. Take him out.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Man, I don't know how to get up there with Cap.
A little help, please.
I'm gonna go help Iron Man.
You're good now. Hold down.
Thanks so much. Keep going.
Hold down.
Harder they fall. Nice, sweetheart. That looks like it hurt. You're good now. Oh, really felt that one. Really did. Ah.
Maybe consider a career change.
Future bots, future toast.
Oh, not up here. Gotta be across the way.
Surrounds you, Barton. I will save you from it all.
By rewriting history? You know damn well how risky that is.
Monica failed. I will not.
More goons. You know the drill.
I weaken.
Oh, Spider-Man's about to get rocked over there by himself.
Dark's out. We will not be stopped. You're good now.
Thanks, pal. Gotta get something off my chest. Oh, really felt that one. Really did.
Coming in. got you covered.
Thanks for having my back.
Help, please.
Your prayers are answered.
You just made my Christmas card list.
We make our own fate.
This sure doesn't feel like destiny, Maestro.
Ow. Ow. All of me hurts.
Aid has arrived.
Uh-oh.
I've been hit by buses. And this is worse.
Huh. Yeah, they have random takedowns, but I choose which takedowns I want him to use. And then I slot them. But then they choose of those slotted takedowns which ones
Come on, guys.
occur
You're just
in the
embarrassing
takedowns. That's what happens.
Woo! That's a knockout.
What's this guy? Underground? Is this a glitch?
I'd run if I were you. Well, I don't run.
Yeah, J. Rob. I'm in the middle of a mission, Verisoy.
Breathe in the desolation.
Oh, okay. So, J-Rob, it is something new since the update.
By rewriting history? You know damn well how risky that is.
Monica failed.
How is Hulk's rage
More
bugged?
goons. You know
Like,
the drill.
does he just stay ragey, or does it not rage, or what specifically is happening?
I could use some help. Thanks for having my back.
Not be stopped. We make our own fate.
This sure doesn't feel like destiny, Maestro.
Can't rage at the same time as your other heroics? Is that what you mean?
All right.
Spider-Man's got your back.
Ooh, is it getting hot in here?
Ignite fate. Aid me now. Shield to the storm.
Do I know sometime in photo mode on the Spider-Man games, Verisoy? Captain America does like a backflip?
On your feet. knockout.
Oh, I'm out. Very, very out.
This is the storm Morales told us about. Maestro, here we come. Another group down. Maestro's got to be close. Based on that broadcast, Maestro should be up ahead.
Interesting.
Here goes nothing.
I'm still a little confused, but I guess I'll find out, huh? So when you start ground pounding, the rage will stop? Or when you rage, the ground pound stops? And is this only for PS5 or is it for everybody, PS5 and PS4? Okay.
We got some not-so-friendlies.
You don't know about... Probably both.
Cavorite. Maestro's hoarding Cavorite.
The small
So what happened to you, JS?
for a better future.
Wow. I mean, J-Rob?
Succeed where Monica Rappaccini failed.
You got another time bridge stat somewhere?
Hostiles! Let's do this by the book. Corner pocket! Coming in! Cavalry's here. Alex been gone? Ready for it now! Let the fight, Ross! Descend!
Why did you guys take a break?
Dark's out! Get back in the fight.
Little help, please.
I require assistance.
With the gods' might!
Ooh.
Coming at you!
Ooh, I just got lucky that I blocked his attack.
For the big gun.
the Avengers, I said. It was fun, I said.
Attack formation!
Thor's down!
Oh wow, I got taken out by his gamma mist. But luckily I got someone up before I went down.
We're dead.
Got you covered.
I totally had it covered. Totally.
That's something the shield I guess can't block is that gamma.
Take 5!
Get back in the fight, soldier.
Oh, wow.
Don't do something you'll regret.
Thor's down! Okay. Might need a minute. We're dead. Really? Really use some cover.
Get back
Gotta
in
get
the
away from his gamma. His gamma's about to kill me.
Help! Help! Thor's down!
Neighborhood Spider-Man got your back.
My rat is yours. Open the gate! Upgrade down!
I'd run if I were you. Well, I don't. Your knight in high-tech armor is here.
Oh, boy. That's not gonna do it.
I got you.
A little help, please.
My power is unstoppable.
Oh, how many more hits I can take?
Bring the pain, people. I make you metal man?
Oh no, he grabbed me.
I could use some help.
And he still didn't kill me.
Curse you, Avengers.
Finally, we got him.
Won't survive.
No more. Almost time traveling maestro. Yeah. Let's go home before we...
You think I'm OP in this game? Mike bites. Mike bites. Your uncle bought those Mike bites.
Just got word from Agent Morales. Tachyon readings are stable. Another time anomaly?
Yeah, my Cap's gonna be a beast when he gets to 375 champion points. I'm only rocking 57 champion points right now. And that was challenge 4 of that mission. JS, I don't know. Where's the roadmap? I thought Sadat was having a roadmap party today. And I logged on to his stream and all I saw was 404 HP or something. Ah, you're funny, y'all. You're funny. Welcome, JS. Good to see you. Whew. Let me get rid of this gear real quick. This gear I don't need, so I'm not overflowing. Verisoy, it's because I think like a superhero. When you're playing this game, you think like the comic book superhero. I hope we haven't reached the end. I really doubt it, JS, because there's no, like I was telling somebody earlier, I was actually kind of impressed with one aspect of the update, and that's that they put so much polish into Nick Fury coming back and explaining the game to new players. And I said, well, if they're doing all that, they want this game to have a future. Doesn't mean it definitely has one, but I don't think it doesn't have a future because they're stopping work on it. That was the first thing. Well, that's because I'm using Cap. You forgot Nick Fury was even in the MCU? Yeah, J-Rob. I usually don't, but that was a hard mission. And trust me, I was just saying earlier how all of these levels are now harder than people are anticipating. That's why you see so many people dropping. They tweaked a lot. Yeah, they giving out free skins, Billy. Well, you know who made Nick Fury a big thing? Kevin Feige. Because Nick Fury was just like an obscure backdrop of the Marvel Universe in the comic books. Like, he was kind of like the government's, the hero's shadow, you know, in the government form. And they called it S.H.I.E.L.D. But, like, you know who made Nick Fury big? Was Ultimate Alliance. Ultimate Alliance had a lot to do with putting Nick Fury on the front line in that video game. And then it just kind of became a thing with the MCU. Yeah, Billy Pat. I'm excited that all the levels are more challenging now. Because to be honest with you, that's really what I was looking for in this game. More of a challenge. Captain America looks 98 years old in that costume. Yeah, probably they did nerf my build. But you know what? Somehow they're nerfing it without the stats changing because I've been watching my stats. You know what? I noticed that, Billy. I noticed I was doing the OLT yesterday and I was in there I think with a Black Panther, and on my Captain America I have the Pym particle artifact and I popped it and other people were still popping their artifact and I was like, "Oh wow. I think they fixed that." The Gauntlet gives out cosmetic patches now. Let's see. Now we wait on the roadmap. So what? Why was Sadat holding a roadmap party? Did they announce that they were gonna have a roadmap available today and then they reneged? Is that what happened? Oh. My favorite character in this game is Spider-Man Verisor. But lately I'm working on Iron Man and Cap, and really I'm working on Cap. Because to me Iron Man is too easy to use. Like, he flies, he can open anything, he can protect himself with the Hulk Buster. When you hit triangle, he's got perfect aim. It's like Iron Man's a really easy character to use. So I don't feel the challenge in the game when I use Iron Man. But, you know, when I'm using Cap and you're throwing that shield around and dodging and stuff, I feel the challenge. Oh. first quarter of the year. Thanks, JS.
Thanks for the portal, Theo.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pim's just up ahead.
All right, Hank, we're inside. Everything up and running?
Oh, you're in for a treat. See you in a bit.
Hey guys, just passing through.
Not all at once. Attack formation.
You've defeated this contingent. I expect they won't be the last. Aim squad dead ahead.
Knock him down. Not all at once.
Well done. Keep going.
Athy, what's up? Spider-Man. I've been collecting Spider-Man since 1978. I have over 500 Spider-Man comics sealed in plastic in my closet. I plan to auction them eventually. They're over a 40-year-old collection. Well, now that they're coming with Jane Foster, Billy, I personally believe we're going to get echoes of everybody now. So we're going to have our She-Hulk, our Jane Foster, our America Chavez, because she's the only female. Well, War Machine actually is going to be kind of a clone. I mean, not War Machine. Winter Soldier is kind of going to be a clone of Captain America without the shield, just with guns. What's my favorite Spider-Man suit? In this game or in general?
Humans. They're being kept in portable cells. You'll have to break them.
In this game, it's the original suit.
Tango's approaching.
In general, it's the symbiote suit.
They're so out of their league. the prisoners. Something about a security breach.
Let's get this cell open. Whatever Monica has planned for these prisoners, it can't be good. Jarvis, give me Theo.
Kate? Wait a minute. What frequency are you on? I thought you were talking to Pim on the other line.
Yeah, I'll explain later. Much later. And, don't tell Pim I called you. We just need to get these prisoners to safety.
Fine. But only because I owe you.
Time
Got you
for some
covered.
safety.
What's the plan? Hold still. Guys, little help?
Mm. War Machine's a silver Iron Man with miniguns. You got that right. But those miniguns are oh so bad. Brrr. Those Gatling guns, oh man. I'm telling you, they put a War Machine in this game, it's gonna get real. You think Black Widow is bucking. War Machine's gonna be like oh, so we have an insufficient strike team. War Machine is very monetizable. I hear you, Billy. He has 10 MCU suits. Wow, that's a... yeah. Well, think. Once you get She-Hulk into the game, you can start doing things like her Fantastic Four outfit. She could be running around in a Fantastic Four outfit, along with Spider-Man with a paper bag over his head. I even think Ben Grimm was an honorary Avenger at one point. Isn't that the dude that just left? Okay, Verisor. Let me explain She-Hulk. She-Hulk was Deadpool before Deadpool. And what I mean by that is, you know how Deadpool talks to the audience and breaks the fourth wall? That's She-Hulk. She-Hulk was the first comic book from Marvel where the hero would talk to the reader. And Deadpool does that as well. But She-Hulk did it first. It was more of a comedy than anything else. But then She-Hulk's comics were odd because some of her storylines were real serious and some of her storylines were real comedic. And you never knew what you were going to get from her comics. Hey, that would be a smart detail if they want her to like turn and talk to the audience, the whoever's playing her. Like if she turned around and was like, I've been kind of standing in this one spot for a while now. Like if you're just idle, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. If they do that, it would be really smart because she was Deadpool before Deadpool. Or if like you just beat up a bunch of bad guys and she turned around and says, "Wow, you really know how to work that joystick, don't you?" That would be funny. I think they did, but I haven't tried to do it, J-Rob. I'm not big on inviting, so I don't normally do that. I haven't heard from Sebs recently. I hope he's okay. Because I usually play Thor or Hulk or Spider-Man, when I queue up for these OLTs, I'm used to just always finishing. But now that I've gone back to building up my lower level heroes, it's surprising how often you encounter groups where they just give up. Because usually I'm always the strong one in the group, so I don't have to worry about finishing. But when I'm not the strong one in the group, it's really interesting. I know about Attack on Titan with those giant walking zombies. That movie, I've never watched it because it's very eerie to me. I didn't see Sophie say anything, Athy. Sophie's in the chat. James is in the chat. I should watch the Attack on Titan show, not the movies. What's the difference between the movies and the show? Alright, I think this queue is busted. I'm gonna re-queue. Don't know JS. The movie's a live action? You don't understand though. I'm a horror nut. So if you're saying watch the animation and not the movie because the movie's scary, I want the scary stuff. Oh, I can't change my hero. Won't let me. Jess, you're funny. Is that still going on? JS? Is he like 5 hours strong? %80 of the characters aren't in the movie. Okay. So the shows have more content than the movie, but the movie is scarier. I like the scary stuff, trust me. Yeah, I stopped in on Sadat's stream and gave him a thumbs up and said thanks for the stream and kept it moving. That was in between my Miles Morales stream and Avengers. Okay. Okay, so they vary, so I feel you. Sounds like you're an avid fan. Okay. What platform is it being shown on? Or is it being even shown on a platform at all? Oh wow, you're a super fan. That's why you're going a mile a minute about Attack on Titan. I'm not, I have to admit. I don't get a lot of Asian humor. Some of it goes over my head. I don't understand it. So sometimes, a lot of the times, that's why the Asian movies that I watch are horror. Because horror is horror. You know what I mean? That's something you don't have to translate. Isn't that interesting? You have to translate comedy, but you don't have to translate horror. Isn't that interesting? I never thought of horror and comedy in that dichotomy before. In that way before. But you have to translate comedy, but you don't have to translate horror. And that's why I watch a lot of, like, or martial arts. You also don't have to translate action. So Asian movies like, or Asian anime like Ninja Scroll, or Afro Samurai, even though that's in English, but you get my drift. Animes that have to do with action or horror, I'm very much into. I'm not into a lot of animes that have to do with comedy. That's why I never really got into Cowboy Bebop, because Cowboy Bebop was very comedic and it didn't appeal to me. Attack on Titan is on Netflix. It's on Hulu. And the live actions are on HBO Max. Okay, well, I have Hulu right now. So I might check that out when I'm not busy. Thank you for the recommendation. All right. I'm good with Attack on Titan right now, Versoy. I appreciate all the info, but I'm good. I'll let you know if I check it out. I'll let you know if I check it out. See, what you need to do is start a YouTube channel about Attack on Titan. And I'm serious. Because that's why I started streaming. Because everybody was talking so negative about Avengers. Now, yeah, Avengers has its problems. But I love Marvel. You know what I mean? And I knew that hopefully they could get themselves on the right foot with this game and you know, people would enjoy it. But if no one was supporting the game, then that would never happen. So that's why I started streaming, was to be supportive of a Marvel game. And, you know, because I'm a gamer and I play other games, I decided to share the other games that I play with. But it sounds like you really are passionate about Attack on Titan. I really would recommend starting a channel, even if it's only 5 minutes a day. It could be your Attack on Titan tidbit of the day, and just talk about for 5 minutes what you're passionate about when it comes to Attack on Titan. And guess what's gonna happen? Other people that are just as passionate about Attack on Titan as you are gonna eventually find you. And like, I know how I am when it comes to Spider-Man. I could talk about Spider-Man all day, unless I'm really, really, really tired. But some subjects just, for me, they go in one ear and out the other. No, you don't have to switch. I'm not trying to control what you're talking about, bro. It's just you were going a mile a minute on that. On that Attack on Titan. But you don't have to switch. Like, I'm not saying you're, like, doing anything wrong. It's not cool if they were rude. Yes, well, I'm in. What is going on? I cannot get a group without a Captain America. Will it let me change? No. See? I can't choose another hero. It's getting ridiculous. No, well, I don't think any are left out now. There are just some that aren't available anymore. If any are on a rotating timer, it's Mayhem Over Manhattan and the other one that takes place in the anthill. I'm forgetting the name of the mission, but Mayhem Over Manhattan and that one are kind of like rotating missions, but I don't see them. Give me 1 second. So I don't know if we're gonna get Mayhem Over Manhattan anymore. Agony in the Anthill, that's the one I'm thinking of. Agony in the Anthill. Those were rotating and I don't see them. And I do recall that when I was reading up on the changes, they said that some missions were being permanently eliminated. And I'm wondering if that's because the narrative of the game is changing with the introduction of Nick Fury, and some of those missions don't fit the current narrative. I like Mayhem over Manhattan JS because it was dramatic. That little scene at the end where, like, when you show up at the end, if you're not paying attention, that ship is flying in the sky off in the distance. So, like, there's kind of like a build-up. And then I like flying that ship and having to climb all over it and break different things. Oh, thank you, Verisoy. Thank you for the heads up. Oh boy, I'm having a difficulty getting a run in the OLT without a duplicate. Let's try beating the odds. Let's try beating the odds because I'm forgetting today's the reset, so everything's pretty much a go. I don't necessarily have to run the OLT. Thank you for the lights, folks.
Found a convincing match. Project Omega is being developed at this location.
We've been scanning for cosmic radiation ever since we returned from the future.
And you believe this is where Monica's working on her prototype?
Yes. The readings I've detected are a 99.8% match to the cosmic cube.
He looks ancient in that outfit.
Scientist lady actually was trying to save the world with this super weapon.
Yeah, but she fails and wrecks Earth anyway.
And it's way too unstable and powerful to leave in Monica's hands.
So we get that weapon away from her in the present.
It's all good.
In the future, no more frozen time bubble, and we find another way to stop.
My like ratio has been steadily increasing, so I'm happy about that. Iron Man looks 21. I'm sorry you hated it, JS. Yeah, I'm wondering how hard she is now. And that's why, like, I'm kind of excited to run it with Cap because he's low level and experience how difficult it is. And, you know, then I'm going to run it later with Thor, Hulk, and Spider-Man. And see if it presents the same level of difficulty as it did in the past, or if it's increased. Because it's definitely going to be difficult with Cap. That's a given. But I like the challenge. I welcome the challenge. Nice.
Oh.
I think they're voting to kick Kamala. I'm not taking part in any votes to kick anybody, so that group can go and have fun kicking people. I'm not joining in on that. Because they were upset. I could hear them talking about being upset about you're gonna be playing Spider-Man Verisoy? Okay. They were talking about their gear being too low and complaining about it. Like it was the end of the world. Go back to OLT, see if I can get a run without Cap. Without a duplicate. Without a duplicate hero. Oh my goodness. Just gonna change to Spider-Man. I'm getting sick of this. Here we go. So it looks like we're playing Spider-Man. So far it looks like when there's 2 people in the group, you're not locked in with your hero yet. But when there's 4 people in the group, you are. Why that is, I don't know. I guess they want to keep the queue moving rather than a bunch of people sitting in a group shuffling characters. Which I understand.
Thanks for the portal, Theo.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pimp's just up ahead.
All right, Hank, we're inside. Everything up and running?
Oh, you're in for a treat. See you in a bit.
Who's reloading the checkpoint? Thank you, Verisoy.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pimp's just up ahead.
All right, Hank, we're inside. Everything up and running?
Oh, you're in for a treat. See you in a bit.
should try not getting hit.
Ooh, this guy wants to get nasty, huh?
We've defeated this contingent. I expect they won't be the last. Aim squad dead ahead.
Not all.
Well done. Keep going.
Got them in my sight. We are not alone.
Burisoid, this is the normal version of Spider-Man. See, they've been putting those scrawny versions in the movies and the cartoons for so long. People think that's normal. That's not normal. What you're looking at right now is the normal Spider-Man. Yeah, you got it backwards. You got it backwards. This is normal. This is the most realistic version I've ever seen in a video game of the real Spider-Man from the comic books. Everything else, like, Tom Holland is really too small. He's a good teenage version of Spider-Man, but this is the real Spider-Man. In the comic book, Spider-Man isn't a fanboy of Iron Man like he is in the movie. This game is trying to make all the heroes in outfits like the comics.
They've split up the prisoners. Something about a security breach.
Let's get this cell open. Whatever Monica has planned for these prisoners, it can't be good. Jarvis, give me Theo.
Kate? Wait a minute. What frequency are you on? I thought you were talking to Pim on the other line.
Yeah, I'll explain later. Much later. And, don't tell Pim I called you. We just need to get these prisoners to safety.
Fine. But only because I owe you.
Thanks, Theo.
Just tell me what this is about sometime and we'll call it even.
Sure.
Yeah, this game, when there are a lot of things they've done right. The action in this game is magnificent. And I do have to say that, you know, like the Iron Man outfits, the Spider-Man outfit, they've done a decent job.
There they are. You'll need to destroy the blocking mechanisms to open the cell.
You're up, Theo.
I'm on it.
This one's open.
Teleporting now. The cells are all open. Nice work. An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
AIM has arrived. This will take but moments.
Hi. Any chance you guys are just gonna let me open this cage and call it a day? Nope. Do it yourself. You know what? I'm just gonna take you out and then do it anyway. Cool? Woo!
I don't think my stream is lagging.
I almost feel bad for you guys. Almost.
I'm out of the
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man's got your back.
Another thing is, I haven't really seen a definitive spider symbol when I use his spider symbol ability, his spider sense or whatever. When I use his drone bot, I'm not seeing the spider symbol on the ground. See, I don't see it. And I don't know where it is if I can't see it.
Come on, open.
I've updated your HUD with the location of a large AIM mech nearby. Head there immediately. Sensors are picking up an AIM cache close by.
Hahaha, Versor, you're funny. No, not his spider sense.
Good work.
Not his spider sense, Versor.
feeling a bit ragged.
Large AIM mech ahead. I shall give what instruction I can.
I weaken.
immediately.
Okay, down. Project Omega must be causing these tachyon storms. Ava's been using time travel to speed the process up. It's a weapon strong enough to stop the apocalypse. Or at least, that's what it's supposed to do.
See, like right here, I should be able to see that spider symbol, and I can't. So if I need it there to heal me, like I just have to hope that it's there.
Oh, I feel kind of woozy.
No, I think they made him skinny and small because the world is really moving towards toxic masculinity as a normal thing. And a less muscular Spider-Man is a less toxic visual. They were slimming down everybody for the past decade or so. Including Spider-Man. I think it's a cultural thing.
We have lost the captain. Help me out here. Thank you.
Anyone got a first aid kit? Watch your fire. Lots of words I do not understand, but if you're right,
Well, why not?
we have to destroy the bridge.
I'm glad you're finally on board.
Even if I don't make it back.
Wait, what?
Good as new.
Help me out here.
I'm down.
Down in my watch.
I owe you one.
Appreciate it.
All right, Verisoy. It has been fun. You put in a lot to the chat today, bro.
Great news. Now you can get up and take more meetings.
Thank you.
Is he on top or is he underneath?
We have to destroy Monica's bridge for both sides, okay? Trap her weapon in one timeline before it causes any more damage.
Bye, Verisoy. Peace. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it, bro. Just trying to keep this group alive.
The machine is down. Excellently done.
Another wave's coming. Let's find cover.
Right away.
Get inside!
Stay sharp.
God! Oh, this does not feel good at all. The movies have lied to me about time travel, and I am not happy about it!
Smash that like button, folks, if you haven't already. Please follow the link pinned to the top of the chat. Lots of marvelous content to browse on my page, as well as content recommendations. Free movies, dance videos, all that good stuff.
The tachyon storms have only gotten worse. The last one jumped us ahead somehow.
Well, look, timelines are in flux. Destroying the bridge should stabilize it.
Kinda sounds like you're guessing, dude.
Well, I haven't exactly done this before. one's out.
There we go. And now for the fun part. Cap has on the first Avenger outfit. Thor has on the Battleborn outfit. Hawkeye, I don't know the name of that outfit because I absolutely hate that outfit. I just think Iron Man armor is so out of character from most heroes in the game.
Get the Avengers out of that chamber now. Jarvis?
You've triggered the alarm system. You'll need to disarm the security terminal.
Right. Watch the sequences. Shut down the alarm. Will that buy you enough time to get control of the bridge?
Oh, wrong designation for my attack, computer.
Security entry verified. Awaiting third code verification entry. I would like to know there is an unauthorized unformed connection being attempted at the bridge. Non-essential personnel withdraw from code verification sequence time reset. I would like to know there is an unauthorized unformed connection being attempted at the bridge. Non-essential personnel withdraw from minimum.
What? I feel like we're in the unsafe distance.
You've delayed the security protocols, but the system is adapting. Stay near the bridge while I attempt an override.
Dr. Pym? Dennis?
Working on it.
Warning. Critical energy levels detected. Tachyon surge inbound. Initiating next tier of the Black Unlock protocol.
4, 3, 2, 1 again? That's the first time I've seen the code be the same thing twice in a row.
Awaiting second code verification entry. Awaiting third code verification. Code verification sequence time reset. Awaiting fourth code verification entry. Cross-temporal coordinates unlocked. Engaging chronostatic stabilization.
Damn it, AIM's still in control of the bridge. We need to hurry.
I'm trying. Defend the bridge.
On it! This is beyond your understanding. I won't let you get in my way. Yeah, I wasn't asking permission. Your experiments are destroying reality. Those tachyon storms are your fault. All worth it. You've seen what I have.
Bad guy?
I'm in trouble here.
Warning. Critical energy levels detected. Tachyon surge inbound. Initiating next tier of the Vault Unlock protocol.
We shall prevail.
Awaiting
Nice.
second code verification entry. Awaiting third code verification entry. Awaiting fourth code verification entry. Final code verification complete.
Much longer.
Your defeat is inevitable.
It's opening.
What the hell is that? Super adaptoid. Defend Project Omega.
As you wish, Dr. Rabbitini.
Okay, yikes. Looks like this new killbot is a big Avengers fan. The shield, the hammer. Gonna guess you've got some rockets hiding back there?
Kate, AIM has control of the bridge. We can't open it again unless we get it back.
Please just hang on.
Tampering with Project Omega is forbidden. You will be terminated.
Brain check.
It's not ready. Prepare to die. Our weapons to lethal force.
Wow. For some reason, I couldn't get Captain America up. You see how long I was hopping around on him? For some reason, it wouldn't let me pick him up. So they blasted me with a chest beam. I don't care how much health you have. That Iron Man chest beam, when the super adaptoid puts that on you, it's a wrap. It's draining 98% of your health. And if you don't have 100%, you're done.
Defend Project Omega.
As you wish, Dr. Ravicini.
Okay, yikes. Looks like this new killbot is a big Avengers
I don't
fan.
know if it's exactly 98%. I'm exaggerating, but you get my drift. It hits for a lot of damage.
We can't open it again unless we get it back.
Please just hang on. How about a rain check?
It is not raining. Prepare to die. All weapons to lethal force.
Trouble here.
Initiating attack. Systems injured.
Appreciate it. That's your last.
Activating missiles.
He moved. Wow. Yo, I'm trying. The game won't let me get to them, man. Wow. Once all three of them went down, it was like everything in the room was at me. Wow. Couldn't get over to them. This team is nearly impossible to carry. Not impossible.
Your defeat is inevitable.
It's opening.
It's difficult.
What the hell is that? Super adaptoid. Defend Project Omega.
As you wish, Dr. Ravicini.
Hard for me to really focus on my attacks because I'm always picking somebody up.
The shield, the hammer. Gonna guess you've got some rockets hiding back there.
Kate, AIM
Let's
has
go.
control of the bridge. We can't open it again unless we get it back.
Wait, just hang on.
Is forbidden.
How about a rain check?
It is not raining. Prepare to die. All weapons to lethal force.
Uh-oh. Restore. We did it. We three-manned that boy, baby.
Looks like we're done here.
I never went down, bro. That whole three-man, I didn't go down once. That made up for the folly I had in Miles Morales this morning. Because I got beat down in Miles Morales this morning. But that run right there made up for it.
AIM's efforts must be countered at every turn. Keep fighting the good fight.
We lost a fourth man and still completed OLT with 3 men. Whew, that was crazy. That was crazy. So I think I'm gonna end on a high note today, folks. That was crazy. And I'm gonna go get myself some dinner. Thank you so much for the follows and the likes. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So please tune in tomorrow morning for Miles Morales. I'm going to continue with that saga. And Friday afternoon we'll be back on Avengers, okay? If you haven't subscribed, please do. Follow the link at the top of the chat. Lots of content on the plate on my page to browse. A variety of content. Dance videos, movies, edited and unedited channel content. So check it out. And thank you for keeping me company. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to keeping you guys company tomorrow. Okay? Tickle that like button. Peace. I'll check you, Billy. You know, Billy, did you peep that? Oh, boy, that was crazy. Oh, so you all have a great night. Peace.